future, shapeshifter, gold grill, plain, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, jet set, way quicker. Maybe if I'ma go to date with ya.
Yeah. I've been healing, building, shading skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as a rider, I'm from the bottom, no treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got it. You can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been healing, building, shading skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Detroit Lions. Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
No touch that. 180, 180. Out. No touch that. No touch.
Hurts comes out throwing. Chased out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Offense up to the line fast.
Easy, 63, 60. Go Silver, ready?
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Great, shot. Trimmer, count again.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Eagles, 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. And an Eagles.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Kirby Joseph up for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Value three, value three. What? Like 20. What's up?
Throwing right away here, Goff. Downfield, this fine St. Brown. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
He's got room to roam. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Lions have a first down.
Detroit Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Goff to the air now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Finds a seam down the middle. They're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it, right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football, just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, he ate up a ton of yards.
Brought in. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Point after up and good for Bates. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Here's another carry for Barkley. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's third and 12. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Lions out in front. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll need something big here to start out. It's third and long.
Hey, Silver.
They go to Barkley again. And And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
They go play fake with Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there, and it's going to be second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
15 yards on the play. And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. This is Cox. That's Walker. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Offense to the line fast.
It's another Eagles first down.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Look at the sideline. That's Goedert. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. It's Hurts once again. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Eagles can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. First and 10. Play action here with Goff. Flushed out of the pocket. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
From the gun, Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds, I think, a yard or two short of the 20 here.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at fourth and long. The Lions readying for the punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 42-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
63.
Going to the ground again on first. So calling a half dozen on that run block. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. 2nd and 3 now. They send a man in motion. 2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught for the first. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
There are times quarterbacks got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
First and 10, here's Hurts. Completed over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Time now taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Hurts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down.
180.
3rd and long for him here. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for an Eagles first down. First and goal.
Let's go.
Throwing here, Hurts. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Shotgun snap here to go. Finds Isaac Tisslaw, complete. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
We go, 76. We go tonight. Hey, 5, 4 now.
On first down, it's gone. throwing for the end zone. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions earn the chance to tie it before halftime. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions tie things up at 14. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here comes Williams on the return. Dodges another stop. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 2nd down.
180. Turbo.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and just 2 to go.
20.
Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. He'll throw it. He's got it to his running back. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Goff on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Brought in close to the 8. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take the lead right away in half number 2. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down. Now here he goes on the boot. Escapes the pocket. Throw complete to Williams. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Downfield to DK. Running down the left side. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles start the 2nd half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fields the hard squib kick. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. He cuts it to the right sideline. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
The Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Behind the line of
The
scrimmage.
line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis and that run support.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Gets his tight end on the corner route. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
34-yard line.
Goff to the air now. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
On 2nd and 10. Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. That is Smile London. And the Eagles, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
He's going to get this to the opposing 41. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. On first down, Hurts. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to throw, Hurts. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Got all of it, and this is good. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Okay, you remember when Sebastian Janikowski was taken at the first round by the Raiders? It was because he could make kicks of this distance. Today, boy, we see kickers seemingly every week getting this job done, but it doesn't in any way minimize the accomplishment.
Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
At the 20-yard line.
Here we go. 180. What's up?
From the gun, Goff. Hits his running back. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. First down throw from Goff. Completed to his running back. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Gibbs on second down. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And the Lions have a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
180.
Now gone. He's got a man left. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Completed over the middle. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
A gain of 7. 1st down.
Keeping it with Barkley on 1st down. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call out a gain of 7. Nicely done. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Brings up 2nd.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
63.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And fly, Eagles fly. He gets him the 1st down, partner, and that's going to seal this win.
Gain of 10 yards.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And that's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They're going to pass it here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 3rd down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. They'll run for it with Barkley. And I think they got him just in time. Yep, they held him short of the marker to narrowly force this turnover on downs.
This running back has had himself a day out on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the 1st and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Here he goes, one final shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike.